Hello, welcome back to Deep Fried Ideas. I'm Bradley.
My name's Randy.
My name's Bryce.
All right, y'all. How was your weeks?
That was abrupt.
it
My week was abrupt. It was.
just happened.
You just feel like one day it was one day, and then the next day it was a whole nother day. It just felt so jarring. I didn't really do squat. I did do something this weekend or this week. Black Ops 4 came out this week. Been playing loads of zombies. It's been super duper fun. And both of you hate zombies, so I won't tell you much about them. But it's really cool. Bryce, I mentioned to you the other day. You know how I was talking about how one of the complications with the new mode or with the zombies mode is that for some reason, so they changed it so then for anybody who doesn't play Call of Duty Zombies, when you normally start out, you can only get hit by a zombie like 3 times before you die. And then in old Call of Duty Zombies, in the previous versions, you could get a additional perk, like a health boost that would give you 6 hits before you died, basically essentially doubling your health pool. Now in this new game, they don't have that anymore. And so like the perk that doubles your health doesn't exist. And then also you have a base health of 150, which is kind of makes sense. That's about 3 hits before you would go down, but you can never upgrade that health, which was the problem. And then there was also an enemy. They were zombified tigers that could do a boost.
They just freaking boost on you in one hit, right?
They were. It was actually like a pounce, and they would pounce over to you, and they could one-shot you with no problem. And so because of that, it was super annoying, because like you can't heal, you can't give yourself more health, and you can just get one shot, so it's stupid. But they recently just, I think as of today, released a patch that makes it so then now your base health is 200, so they upped it by 50, and then also they changed the dogs and the tigers, so then they, on a base hit, they'll do 48, I think, damage, or 49, and then their pounce will only do, like, I think, 100 damage, or something like that. And so they really did help to, like, try to nerf that and bring it down a little bit. So,
nice.
Yeah, the game has been out for 2 days, and already they've changed the community's biggest complaint with it, and they've tweaked it to make it better. So I played it again some more today, and the changes feel really good. Makes it a lot more survivable. I was getting to round 80 or so pretty consistently, no problem, and where like I wasn't getting one shot anymore by tigers, just being frustrated. So super cool, feels good. But other than that, that was pretty much my week. You guys?
All right, how about you, Bryce?
Oh man, you guys know me.
Oh, man.
I got nothing cool going on in my life.
Dude, you're so
cool. School.
Some would say that's the coolest. The schoolest.
Yeah, man. It's just
yeah.
You know?
I don't know. Please tell me more.
Tests are hard. Calculus sucks.
Yeah.
And
Can confirm.
typing lots of essays. That's it's college in a nutshell for me.
Yeah. When does this semester end?
I think it ends sometime before Christmas.
Okay.
Yeah, so I get to go home, hang out, work a bit, and then hopefully, if everything works and the planets and the stars align, and the rains go over Africa and the dogs howl in the night, then I'll be able to maybe move down to Georgia.
Woo! Yeah, baby.
Yeah, baby.
Yeah, baby.
Yeah, so enough about me, Brad. How was your week?
Let's see. I worked. I did a little bit of
Work.
I talked about Venom, I think, for like 5 seconds
And I was pissed
last
about
week. I didn't spoil nothing except for what you wanted me to spoil.
Rude.
Man, you spoiled the fact that movie is not great.
It's not great, but whatever. It's okay. Randy and I watched Austin Powers' Gold Member today.
Goldfinger is a.
It is something else. But it was good as always. You know?
It was something. It was for something.
Yeah, Randy, you generally don't like Austin.
I just
You
don't
like
like
that one?
stupid movies.
But it's not stupid. It's perfect.
It's very
Man,
stupid.
You like Shrek, though. Like, what the heck
Dude,
is up with
what?
that, man?
Shrek is great.
It's a stupid movie,
You're
though.
a stupid movie.
It's about a donkey and an ogre,
You're
which
about
would
a
never,
donkey and
ever,
an ogre.
ever happen in Make-Believe Fantasyland.
You don't know that.
I don't. But it's a dumb movie. Now, let me just clarify. Treasured in my heart. Dumb movie, though.
Salt of the earth, but stupid. Dude, I don't know. Freaking Shrek is awesome, but this is just like no. Like so, like it might be a stupid movie, but like its humor isn't dumb humor. It's not stupid humor where it's like freaking a bunch of potty humor and just cheap.
Shrek or Austin Powers?
Shrek.
Oh, that is the definition.
Austin
of
Powers
exactly.
looks the same, dude.
Austin Powers is all a bunch of
A bunch.
I
got a bubbling bunch.
it's all a bunch of and yeah, it's a bunch of freaking lame jokes. It's because of that it's not my fave. But I mean, it's still a good movie, and it's funny when they in every movie they have this gag where they're like seeing something, and it looks like something else, and because it's a PG-13 movie or whatever, they can't actually say the word, and so they just like go through like 10 minutes of it looks like, and then right when they would have said
a wanger,
and it looks like this, and then like it cuts to another scene, and someone's like,
it's
for the first one they were talking about, there was a rocket that looks like a penis, and the entire time they're like, it looks like, and then it would cut to a guy and he's like, wieners, and just like at like a hot dog or like at a baseball.
And he'd be like, wieners. Oh my
stadium.
gosh, look at that. Oh, dong. Or
Yeah, something like that. And so that's super funny. It's like a
wait, did we?
thing they have all the time.
I might be like way off here, but
Yeah,
did we
you're
start
way, dude.
talking about Shrek because it's both Mike Myers in both of those
No,
movies?
no,
Because that's hilarious.
He's just talking
That
about
Mike
Shrek.
Myers, what?
Who's Michael Myers in?
Michael Myers is a scary guy in the movie
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Halloween.
Who's he
Mike
in,
Myers.
No, I'm
He's
saying
the
where's
guy with
Michael
the
Myers
kitchen
in
knives and
Shrek?
murders. Does he
Mike
wear a
Myers
mask, or is that
is
just
the
his
main
mask
character
face?
in both films.
Who is he in Shrek? Who voices
He's Shrek.
Is he really?
Yes.
And who is he in?
He's Austin Powers. You
And who is
idiot.
he in Shrek?
Shrek.
And who is he in also?
Austin Powers.
I didn't realize that. The voice is not even close to the same, so that's
He's
pretty cool.
incredible. Yeah.
I mean, but like, the movie is like kind of funny, but I just don't love the, I just don't love the stupid humor that is in those movies. So, but it's a funny movie regardless. But Shrek, I would say, is not even
Regardless.
close to the same. Like, I wouldn't say their comedy is comparable. Like,
Not at all.
Shrek is like
They have similar
Disney
jokes.
humor,
Yeah.
not
Well, DreamWorks
stupid
humor.
humor. Yeah, DreamWorks humor.
All right. Well, I don't know where that came from.
I was.
I just mentioned Austin
you
Powers.
talked about Austin Powers.
Also, I have a huge complaint.
I would like to make a formal complaint. Step into my office.
Yeah, take it up with HR, man.
Yeah, dude. Step into my office.
Yeah.
with
So
HR.
my complaint, I just found out about 30 seconds ago.
You're gay? I'm so sorry. Just found out.
Anyway, so back to. I'm just kidding. So here it is, y'all. Freaking the new Mario Party. You have to take all of the steps. So if you roll like a 25, you have to take 25 steps. You can't take 24 steps. You can't take 15 steps.
You can't take 26 steps.
You
which
can't
I
take
think is
26
stupid.
steps.
That's how all the games were, dude.
I've never played a Mario Party
I've
game, so I wouldn't
only
know.
played Mario Party games where it's a like. So the new Mario Party it's one big map and you can just walk around the map consistently, like a lot. The other Mario Parties,
Yeah.
it's a straight line, so that obviously makes sense. But this one, it's like I have 26 steps. Why can't I not take 26 steps? You know?
Because it's like not taking steps in Monopoly, dude.
I
That's
don't need to
cheating.
take steps in Monopoly.
Yeah, I mean, I guess that's true. Like,
Okay,
like
it makes
in a
more
board
sense
game,
when you say it, but like,
Yeah, in
I
like
just-
Monopoly, if you were to roll like a 15, you couldn't be like, yeah, I'll go with like 14. I'll like land on
I guess
this space, not on that
Line
one.
on Boardwalk, man,
Yeah.
that one's real nice.
I could land on this space, but I don't feel like it. So I guess that makes sense.
That makes a little more sense, I guess.
But still makes me angry.
If you could just like always land on the freaking DK space or whatever, that'd be cheap, man. That'd be stupid.
That's what I want to land on, is the DK space all day.
I do too, but it's not fun when you just cheat and you ruin all your gaming experiences.
Well, that's why I can't play Minecraft, because I just cheat.
Oh man, mods are not cheating.
No, I just go into creative and I just like, oh, I could either make this or I could just spawn it in. I'll just spawn it in.
Well, that's not how you've been telling me that you've been playing that game.
What are you
unless
talking
you've
about?
just been faking it, man.
I'm just a liar and a scoundrel.
I'm a lamer, baby. What'd you call me?
Oh, by the way, I don't mean to interrupt you, Brad. Are you done with talking about your week, or are you?
Yeah.
Dude, it's such a harsh interruption.
I don't have much to talk about.
So, what do you think
I love
about Tesla Kiwa?
Not what I thought you were gonna say.
Not at all.
Tesla brand tequila.
Oh, I didn't know that was a thing.
I thought you said something else.
Elon Musk is saying it's coming.
Dude, Elon Musk is freaking losing it.
Man, no, I think he's ascending, dude. He's like seeing life as it truly is.
Maybe.
And he's like, listen, I think he's
he
probably just has, I think he has like Cerebro in his house or something. And he just like absorbs knowledge every night.
Want. Maybe. Is that why he's freaking on drugs?
Anyway,
and
would
why
you buy it?
Calling people who want to rescue kids in cave pedophiles? Because
I want to do that.
There's a bunch of kids.
He said that?
I heard about that. Yeah,
there was a bunch of kids that were stuck in a cave, and so
I heard about how he wanted to make a submarine.
Yeah. So there was a bunch of kids stuck in a cave, and he's like, "Oh, I've got a brilliant idea. Let's make a submarine. Like, let's take 3 weeks, build a submarine, and then go down and save them." And then some guy's like, "Or we could just send in freaking the people who are like, that's their job, is to rescue them, and send them in to rescue them. I'm one of those guys. Like, I'm like, that's my job. Like, let's go and do it." And he's like, "Oh, well, I mean, if you're a pedophile and you want to go and hang out in a cave with a bunch of kids, yeah." And it's like, what does that have to do with anything? I'm just trying to help a bunch of kids.
Okay, I retract my previous statement.
So yeah, he's
Elon
ascending.
Musk is becoming a supervillain.
He's ascending. No, dude, you said it. He's ascending.
He's ascending to supervillainness. He's becoming a horrible person. I don't know, man.
I mean, I think he's really smart, but I think that sometimes smart people go crazy.
Yeah.
But
anyway, would you buy Tesla Kiwa?
I would have to look at the instructions first.
The instructions?
The instructions.
Open your mouth.
You have to charge it for 3 hours before you consume it.
Yep.
That's the way I like to consume my tequila.
That's the way.
With electric running through it.
Solar powered version is coming soon.
Gotta get those electrolytes in your tequila.
Anyway, I think if it does come out, you should probably buy a bottle.
I think that's a bad idea. Because I don't want to die.
And I don't drink alcohol, so...
Yeah, exactly. Same. So, drink alone,
Me either.
loser.
Alright, so...
I actually knew people who, like, they would go to, like, liquor stores and stuff and buy alcohol bottles just that looked cool. Because, like, a lot of, like, alcohol bottles, they look cool.
Oh, they look super cool, yeah.
Like, this one, like, one that I saw was, like, a skull head that had, like, the, New Orleans, like, really
like,
cool,
like Cinco de Mayo.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I was trying to think of, the word. They had that kind of like skull head decoration on their bottle. Like the bottle was a skull, and it had the decoration all around it, like Cinco de Mayo. So it was super cool looking. And like, they didn't drink at all, but they just bought liquor bottles because they're like, oh, that one's super cool. I have no idea what it is, but it looks cool. So. Yeah, I mean, maybe if the bottle looks cool, if it looks like a Tesla car, then we'll just...
That would be so cool.
That would be really cool. But which way would it face?
I hope it has, like, wheels on it that work and stuff like that. You just, like, race your Tesla Kilo bottles.
Yeah. But which way would it face? If it was in the shape of a Tesla car, would it be, like, the Tesla car was, like, on the... Like, the Tesla car looked like normal, like it was on its tires, and then the cap was at the top of the, roof?
Yeah,
or
that's
would
how
it
I'd
be,
say it have to be, man.
Or would it
Like,
be
come on.
standing up like a normal bottle, and it would just be the car would be like facing directly upward?
Or what if it's not a collar at all, and it's just his penis?
Wow. I mean, yeah,
Wow,
he's crazy.
that would be an interesting move, I must say.
That's something that a pedophile would do, I think.
That's why I thought.
What if it's a submarine, dude?
Yeah, there you go. Tesla submarine. That would be pretty cool. I mean, I do love me a tequila submarine bottle. So I'm sorry, I got lost in thought. I was trying to remember where we got that
we
Tesla
didn't
bottle from.
know.
Anyway,
I don't even know.
is that
Anyway.
everyone's weeks? I think that was everyone's
Any
weeks.
final words?
Words are cool, and I like them.
I don't know.
All right, into the pork and bean. Wait, on to the pork and
On to the mean potatoes, you mean?
mean potatoes.
Pork and beans? Friggin' you are
You can
southern.
do pork and beans also. We don't discriminate food groups here.
All right. So last week we talked about Marvel superheroes and DC superheroes making the same exact heroes. So today we're going to talk about who's got the better heroes.
Me.
All right,
I've got the better heroes.
Bryce, do you have the page pulled up?
I sure do.
All right.
So
Yeah, and
instead of being clever, smart people and going out and like actually reading through all the heroes that exist and like seeing for ourselves which ones we think are similar, we were just boring and lazy.
Well, that and I forgot that we said that until like 10 minutes ago.
And so instead, we just leave them a website, and if we'll probably end up thinking of others. But I mean, as of right now, we have a website that has how many is it? Like 10, 20?
10 to 11. Maybe
Yeah.
15?
10 and a half because we took
10
one
and a
of them-
half?
we took one of them out.
Did we? Which one did we take out?
The
Oh,
freaking-
that one is the
yeah.
worst. I hate
We'll
that
talk
one.
about that one.
Yeah, so we'll get to it. But I think it's like probably closer to 20 or so.
All right, Bryce, we're gonna
Characters.
have you lead this one.
So what's the first one, Bryce?
Okay, and just as a clarification,
Bryce.
this is not evaluating like who
True. Good point.
Oh, yeah.
and all that.
So
this
we-
is just purely based upon our rudimentary knowledge that we have
We
in our
are
own minds, and of their like conceptual like who is cooler and
Yeah.
like
We're not doing like a versus where we're
Stuff
like,
like
well,
that.
if these two
Yeah,
were to
no.
be in a fight, then
Yeah, we are not
this one would win.
saying we are comic book professionals to the least or the most.
yeah.
Or the
I
most,
call
or the
myself
littlest, or
comic
the
book like
highest.
pleb. I don't know.
Anyways, we just think some of them are cool and some of them are not.
And we think that like sometimes they do a pretty poor job of trying to make it seem like they're different. And like they have the same hero, but they're like, oh yeah, these are totally different. It's like, I mean, not really. They're pretty much the same.
Mm-hmm.
And like,
Alright.
and then some of them like they are the same, but then some of them look or seem cooler, and so that's why we're like, we want to go through them. So, Bryce, which one?
Yep, but starting off with our first one, we
First
have
one.
on Marvel's side, Ant-Man.
Okay.
And on DC's side, Adam.
Nice.
Thoughts?
So I'm gonna just go ahead and say the movie Ant-Man 1 was great. Movie Ant-Man 2, not so great, but Adam still wins in my book because Adam's cooler. I think he looks cooler. I think his power just in general is more advanced. I think he's cooler in general.
His power also makes sense. Which
Yeah.
at Ant-Man's does not, which is one of the things that drives me crazy about him.
So what is the power that Adam has?
So
that allows
Adam-
him to shrink or grow?
He uses it's called a dwarf alloy. Maybe I think it's what it's called. But where it makes it so then the molecules just shrink. It's a material that he found that allows the material or the atoms in that material are able to shrink and grow. And so because of that, he has made this entire suit out of this material so that then he can on demand make his suit larger or smaller, and because he's in it, he then also grows larger and smaller. And
That doesn't make much sense.
well, it's because he also, I think he injects the material into himself as well.
Oh, okay. So he's just like juicing it. Okay, that's
Basically, yeah,
fine.
he's just like steroiding.
Okay, yeah, that makes sense.
All right, Bryce, what do you think?
Like
I would say,
honestly, I think like I like kind of like you, I like the movie, like Ant-Man and stuff like that. I haven't seen the second one, but from what it sounds like, I think like Adam has a kind of a cooler and more thought out concept. Is a bit more like all around like polished maybe, whereas Ant-Man is core maybe kind of more rudimentary. He's like, yo, I can shrink, I can grow, and I can move real fast and punch real hard when I'm small. And so I think I'll give it to Adam.
Yeah, you like Adam better?
Yeah, I think so.
Well, I don't know.
All right. What about you, Randy?
I like the Adam better just because.
Oh, you sure you like him?
Are you sure?
Oh, me too, but
Yeah, me too.
you sure?
I just like to make people double take and be like, actually, I don't know. Yeah, I like Adam better, just because like that's one of the things that drives me crazy with Ant-Man is that like it's like the way that they describe the power and then the way that they execute the power.
Well, and they don't even
no
like
sense.
try to show that. Yeah, it may not make the most sense, but meh. They're just like they don't care.
No, they're just like, yeah, it makes sense. It's like, no, it doesn't. Yes, it does. Just believe me, it makes sense. I'm sciencey. And it's like, all right.
So sorry, Paul Rudd, but
Paul Rudd. Paul Rudd, cool guy.
I love Paul Rudd,
but I just can't. I just can't, dude.
All right. Brad, do you want to cover our next one or bring up our next matchup?
I will. So now
I will.
in like 30 seconds. All right. Next we have Marvel, Namor, DC, Aquaman. So
who the heck is Namor?
I actually just looked him up a couple seconds ago.
Oh, you did? Cool.
And, I literally didn't read much about him, but I mean, I'm not even gonna spend too much time on this lineup because we got
So
Aquaman,
good.
who I've been defending.
Aquaman's awesome.
Well, see, I've been defending Aquaman since I even could speak.
Well, that's
Like-
pretty lame of you.
All throughout middle school, all throughout high school, my
I think you need
school
to get friends.
had a news thing every morning, which probably most high schools do though. That
Mm-hmm.
every single week they had a video to make fun of Aquaman,
That's awesome.
and it was my best
What
friend
the
that
heck?
dressed up as Aquaman and like fooled around and was like, "Oh, I'm an idiot, guys! I don't have any powers." And I'm like, "No,
That's like the
Aquaman
most-
is amazing. I love Aquaman." So I'm gonna just I don't even care who Namor is. Basically, he's basically Poseidon that is just weaker and not a god and not cool. Aquaman, I mean,
So
he
what?
can talk to fish is one of his powers. That's awesome.
Yeah,
He's
that's a pretty
incredibly
weird-
strong. Like, nah, Aquaman wins. And we talked about the actor yesterday, last week, Jason Momoa.
Ugh,
He's about to
man.
play him.
He
Everything
just,
about
he just
Aquaman.
sounds like an Aquaman, you know?
Jason
like
Momoa, yeah. Dude,
Well, yeah, he's like
freaking-
Polynesian or whatever he is.
Is he Polynesian? I
Or-
don't know what he is.
like,
Like he's a
Indian.
god, is what he is.
He is a god among men. So
yeah.
I vote Aquaman.
Yeah, same.
Just for whatever it's called. Like,
Just out of spite.
Yeah.
well, not spite, but like
Love. Nostalgia.
nostalgia. That's the
There
word.
you
Thank
go.
you.
I was
Adam
just start
nostalgia.
spitting out words.
Yeah.
He'd get there. eventually.
Spiting out words.
Spiting out words.
All right, Bryce. What about you?
I think I'll also have to give it to Aquaman. Kind of funny how this is working out. We're all choosing the same one.
Oh, just wait until the later
But-
one.
Yeah, we'll get there.
Yeah. But I don't know. I think like Aquaman is cool because like I don't know. I think somebody explained it to me once that he's like super tough and like strong because he like swims around in like
He's a tough
the
dude.
deep parts of like the ocean, so he's like super resistant to like pressure and stuff like that.
Uh-huh.
Like super dope way of explaining his powers, I think. And also Jason Momoa. Come on, man. Khal Drago? Like,
Khal Drogo,
That's
dude, is so
bad.
cool.
and like, I'm not crossing my fingers for the movie or anything,
I'm
but I'll
crossing.
give it to
I'm crossing
Aquaman.
my fingers, dude.
Okay, and Namor
Oh.
only wears underwear, so
Yeah, literally, like he wears a speedo. That's his outfit. So you
Hey,
can't
man,
really.
gotta be sleek.
Yeah.
Move through that water fast.
Oh, he is an Atlantean though. So like freaking.
oh, so they're the exact same.
Yeah.
So they're like brothers, probably, or something. I don't know.
Yeah. Well, I mean, technically, Aquaman is Atlantis' king, and then Namor is just a regular Atlantean. So technically, Aquaman's better because he's the king of Atlantis, not just an
Not
Atlantean.
that we're discriminating against royalty and not.
I hate people who aren't royalty.
You peasant!
Freaking peasants, dude. Get
All
on
those
my level.
peasant superheroes, man.
Yeah,
Get out of here.
it's the worst. I hate them.
All right, Randy. You're up
So
for
the next one. Oof. Get ready for the matchup of a lifetime. Oh my goodness, what just happened? My life just exploded. Alright, so we've got, for DC, we got Black Lightning. And then for Marvel, we got Electro, who has the coolest costume ever known to man.
So if we're just basing it off of costumes, then Electro should lose every single time.
Every single
except for
costume.
maybe Vulture in all the comic books.
No,
Except
the
for
new
movie.
Vulture
No, the
is
new
way
Vulture is
cool.
way cool, but in the comic books,
Yeah.
not so much.
Yeah.
Okay.
Old Vulture was pretty lame.
But I
new
want to hear,
Vulture-
Bryce, your answer first.
Yeah.
So I want to ask you guys kind of a follow-up question to the costume whole thing.
Right,
So
right.
I know this is a pretty hot topic, and everybody's like, man,
Dude, I love hot
dumpster
topics.
fire. Unpopular opinion, I didn't think it was that bad,
It's the
but
only place
Amazing
I thought.
Spider-Man 2. What do you think of Electro's design in that? Just purely take his design out of that movie and just look at it by itself.
Should I take into account how bad the movie was?
No.
No, we're not opening that can of worms. We're not
Dude, I love
discussing
worms,
the movie
though.
or anything.
I think the design was pretty cool.
So I was just shocked.
You were, yeah, you were shocked. No
Good
way.
one, I didn't realize that. I just was like, wait, this is Electro? I didn't grow up with
I know.
like not being racist, but I was like, isn't he like a white dude?
I mean, yeah, but I think he looks super cool.
Oh, he looked much cooler
I
than
think
the comic
design
books.
was cool, and like in it, you know, like super
His
electrical
character
dude that can
backstory
like
in
go in
that
an
was
electrical
bad.
socket.
made
That's
no
cool.
sense.
Yeah, the backstory is bad.
Backstory was like freaking garbage, but his like
Alright.
actual, like his design was so cool, like way cooler than his
Everything else.
old costume. Excuse me.
All right, now
Yeah.
Black Lightning. Let's talk about him for a second.
Black Lightning. He shoots lightning and it's black.
So I'm not gonna. I mean,
It's actually
he's
blue.
he's pretty cool.
It's
I guess.
actually blue. That was a false information. I don't know much. I don't
So-
know a whole ton about Black Lightning.
Didn't he get a show a while back or
No,
something?
I don't know
Okay,
if it's
so-
still going on or not, but yeah, there was a show.
Wasn't it before they like started doing like the superhero shows? He was
Yeah.
just like, hey, like he was
It
one
was
of like
a
the
thing.
OGs
Mhm.
things there.
For sure. So yeah, it was definitely he was one of the original TV shows, superheroes TV shows.
Well, I think he also got like a
Did
it's
he get
like
a
a freaking Fox adaptation or like a
Maybe he did.
I'm
family or something like that, and he got a show in there.
So I'm going with Black Lightning. I don't know about y'all.
Wow, you would go against the guy who's got a starfish on his face for lightning. He's got a lightning starfish.
And like his electric books make him look like he has a suspenders on.
Suspenders. He's got lightning suspenders. Okay, he'd be way cooler if they were to make that not just part of his outfit, but make that actual lightning suspenders.
Oh my gosh, I would like him.
If he had like suspenders made out of electricity, that'd be cool. And if he had
That'd be-
lightning, just like a starfish of
that'd be
actual
pretty
lightning, it'd be
Does
pretty
he
cool.
also need an electric fedora?
Yeah, he's got an electric fedora because that's how cool people dress. But I think his old costume at least is Garbo, utter Garbo. But I think me personally, I gotta go with Electro. Despite his wonderful attire, he's just super cool because he can. Now to be fair, I'm basing most of my knowledge.
Most of my base.
Most of my basis of knowledge is based off of his knowledge that I'm basing it off of.
If you didn't notice, he's basing his knowledge off the basis of the basis of the
Of the
knowledge.
basis of the knowledge of.
In the book of
freaking
basis
too many
knowledge.
bases, man. You're probably up at around like third base now, or maybe you've just gone home.
Dude, I'm freaking the best baseball player ever. I could just make home runs.
Tiger Woods is my favorite baseball player.
Yeah, same.
Man,
What?
I really like Mike Tyson. He's really good.
Mike Tyson. Sorry, what was I saying? Oh, so I'm basing
bases.
the basing of the bases of. No, so I'm basing most of my information for Electro off of the movie, the Amazing Spider-Man 2. So I don't know how accurate power-wise they stuck to him. I know that the backstory for him was not all that accurate, and obviously they took a great liberty with his costume, which I think they made way better.
Oh, they did.
But power-wise, he's super cool because he can break himself down into electricity. Therefore, he can basically, like, I mean, not actually, but basically he can teleport through anywhere. He can just appear because he just goes through the electrical lines in the city. And so he can appear inside of buildings because he'll just come out of the electrical outlet in your house and then he's there. Whereas Black Lightning, as far as I know, can't do that, and so he's just a regular dude, just like hoofing it through town. Just I'm gonna get there. Give me a minute. And then meanwhile, Electro is just like bam, he's there.
We're gonna talk about him later, but aren't both of these characters just like the minor league players of like Flash?
No,
because like Flash has all of their powers plus a ton more of them.
Not really.
No.
Flash can't shoot lightning.
I'd say they're very
He can throw lightning, but he can't just like sustain like Sith Lord just lightning out.
Which is still Bala. That
Yeah.
he can throw it.
Yeah, he
even
can.
though
Yeah,
it's
it's
not
super
his
cool.
power. He didn't even know that was a power. Like he made that power.
Yeah, exactly.
Like,
so yeah, he is pretty cool, but like Flash doesn't necessarily have their abilities technically. He can't do sustained lightning throws. He can do like one bolt of lightning, and then he's like, "All right, I'm done. Now I gotta run in a circle for another 20 minutes to get lightning, static electrical charge." That's what.
Or he could be like Justice League, freaking.
Yeah, just
Flash
shoot
and
lightning for no reason.
Just kill everything with his static electricity around him.
Yeah, just ruin every single building and freaking computer and everything around him in a mile radius from the electric shooting off of him. So, Bryce, did you say who you were going for?
No, I think.
Well, who do you want to go for, dude?
I would probably
Just spit
pick.
it out. Let me know.
So I really, honestly, kind of again unpopular opinion. I liked the concept of Electro and the way that they kind of portrayed at least his powers.
I can't believe you. I'm sorry.
Amazing Spider-Man 2, so I'm gonna probably go with him. But Black Lightning also seems like a really like cool character. I'm pretty sure he's kind of like isn't he just like a vigilante that's like, yo, I'm gonna beat down the bad guys with my electric gloves or something like
Pretty
that.
much, yeah. He's like
Yes,
Taser Man. Taserface.
Taserface.
I'd probably go with Electro for the same reason that you did, right?
Dude, he can teleport, dude. I mean, not really.
Heck yeah, man. Freaking dope as heck.
You just freaking show up in your house and be like, surprise.
All right.
He's like next level, nope, Santa. Next level Santa. He's like, hello, I'm here to give you a gift.
I brought my toys with me. Well, that was
I would
way
not
bad.
I would not want Electro to take over as Superman. That'd be, or not Superman, Santa.
Yeah,
That'd be the worst.
Not at all.
One, he would just fry your entire house's electrical system, and then meanwhile, he's just scary looking.
Okay, so this one is gonna be a pretty easy one if I know my friends,
You don't know me.
but I probably don't. Anyways,
Boy, who you
next
think I
one
am?
is gonna be Marvel Captain America
Ew.
versus DC's Commander Steel.
Yeah, dude.
I hate Captain America.
Captain
I love
America.
America, but I hate
I
Captain
hate America. It's the worst.
I just hate everything Captain America stands for.
So America.
America. No, he stands for.
I hate America. I hate justice. I hate freedom. I hate it. It's the worst.
Okay, that might sound contradictory, but I do like America.
Everything he stands for is the worst. Freaking, he stood for ending
Okay,
World War II. So you liked World War II?
I did.
You're just digging yourself into a hole.
Anyways, Commander Steel is much cooler.
But he doesn't have a cool shield frisbee.
When Commander Steel throws his mighty shield, all those who oppose his shield just wonder why he has a
They're
shield.
like, where do you get this? It's like a dollar store like frisbee that he painted a star onto. You're just like whipping a frisbee at people. Ugh,
So yes, I hate Captain America, so Commander Steel obviously wins.
man, unbelievable.
Oof.
All right, Bryce, what do you think? What are you
Oh,
thinking?
definitely gonna have to go with Captain America, dude.
Ooh,
Shield fighting is the way to go.
shield life for life.
I mean, don't get me wrong. I love me some Vikings. Their fighting style is awesome, but throwing a frisbee is
Dude,
much
it's
different
dope,
than
man.
shield fighting.
Like it's a boomerang and a shield, and it's indestructible. They can't.
And
beat
he's
it,
a
you
fake
know?
superhero.
And it doesn't obey the laws of physics.
That is
So,
true too.
That's his
except
actual
in
superpower. That he
comics,
just,
it actually makes more sense. So
his superpower is that it doesn't obey physics, and he just breaks the world slowly.
So who do you go with, Randy?
See, now, digging deep a little bit, I gotta dig deep. I think I gotta go with Captain America, only because Captain America,
I lost
Is
two
a-
friends today.
it's a title, not a person, and I don't like
America? He doesn't like
I
America!
hate America, dude. It's 2 for 2. We hate him. Hate America. No, I don't like Steve Rogers, Captain America, but at one point, what's his face?
Steve Rogers.
Bucky Barnes takes over.
Okay, see,
And so
I'm down.
Bucky Barnes as I like that Captain America.
Okay, see, I'm down for Bucky Barnes being Captain America, which I wanted to happen in the movies, and it didn't.
Nah, he's taking on the mantle of White Wolf instead.
He is, and
which
I don't
is cool
like
as
it
well,
either.
But I mean, it just means that he's gonna stay.
Okay,
I said he's gonna stay in the
Bucky
movies longer,
Barnes,
but then he dies.
metal arm with shield. I'm down.
That's what he is in the comics at
But
one point.
we don't get that in the MCU, and that's kind of what I'm basing it off of because that's just more common knowledge for everyone.
Yeah, so that's why I gotta go with Captain America, just because Bucky Barnes.
I've lost 2 friends today.
But mine is Bucky Barnes Captain America,
Not Steve Rogers.
not
Okay.
Steve Rogers Captain America, because Steve Rogers Captain America is the worst. But Bucky Barnes Captain America with metal arm,
Yeah, that is
and then
awesome.
shield, freaking, he's unstoppable.
And
he's
he
amazing.
like he earned his
Yeah,
powers.
exactly.
He got his arm chopped off.
But he got his powers. And so he's super cool. And he also doesn't have this stupid, stuck-up, like, no, I'm the symbol of truth and justice, and everything I say is perfect, and I'm amazing, and, like...
So you hate everything he stands for, too.
No, I hate his stuck-up personality. I don't hate everything he stands for, a.k.a. America.
That's fine. I can hate America.
I just hate Steve Rogers, and so when Bucky Barnes takes
But
over
I
the
do
mantle,
like
he's
Chris
a
Evans.
cool guy. Yeah, Chris Evans is super cool. Just not...
Scott Pilgrim vs. the World. He's in it, and he's fantastic.
He's hilarious. But yeah, so I just don't like Steve Rogers.
Yeah.
Friggin' legendary.
All right, now, for all you ladies out there, Bryce,
Yeah,
who do we got?
I'm a lady.
We have on DC side Catwoman, and on Marvel side Black Cat. Might as well be the same person, describing the same person.
I didn't even know that they were different people.
Do you know what I just realized?
Couldn't tell me.
I have picked DC's side every single time,
I hate you.
and I like Marvel better.
I hate you.
Why is that? Before we
Because I
continue
hate
on,
you.
why is that a thing?
You wanna
And
be a
maybe
rebel?
their concept for superheroes is just better for
So-
you.
No,
I don't know.
Okay, so they can create a better superhero, but the
They just
portraying
can't-
the
yeah, they
superhero
just
is
can't
awful.
Pull it off well.
Interesting.
They just can't show it.
And I even like I think I like DC Comics better.
Do you?
Yes.
Do Marvel? I was
Because-
gonna say that,
because
but then I was
When
about
I
to
read a comic
maybe
book,
tell a lie.
when I read a comic book, I like the dark. You know, when I read Star Wars, I prefer
Sames.
Order 66. I prefer Count Dooku. I prefer all the the bad guys, like dark, even like the dark stories, like the Clone Wars. I like reading those comic books, even though the good guys are winning. It's dark. So
Can I just make a note real quick? We're doing an all Marvel DC podcast. We're talking about superheroes,
and I still bring up Star Wars.
Somehow, gotta bring it all around to Star Wars.
Everything is Star
We
Wars.
said we're gonna move on from this.
Freaking
Brad.
every planet
Come
is just a
on.
salty planet, alright? It's all sand. That's
right.
all we need to know.
So again, I'm gonna say Catwoman. DC all the way.
Nah, dude, Catwoman's the worst. Catwoman is so gross.
And what's her face?
I don't like Anne Hathaway.
Anne Hathaway
I
is.
don't like Anne Hathaway.
Come
I don't
on,
think
man.
She
I don't
was
find
one of
her
my
attractive.
first lady
You don't
crushes.
like
I don't find her attractive. No, not even a little bit. I mean,
Do you have
I
to
do
find
her
a woman
little bit
attractive to like her?
Yeah,
I do find her a little
She
bit
can't be like
attractive.
completely unattractive.
But I don't like her very much at all.
Interesting.
And that's why I gotta go with Black
You
Cat.
didn't like Princess Diaries?
I liked it okay. That was pretty much one of the only movies where I'm like, oh dang, she's attractive. Every other movie, she's like, meh, she's okay. But
Anyways,
I think it's probably because
Catwoman.
she tries to portray herself as like, oh, I'm the most
But-
attractive girl in the world. It's like, no,
I even
you're
liked
attractive, but you're not the most attractive.
Batman. Whatever Batman OG like that Catwoman was in when she got attacked by cats and became Catwoman. You remember
Yeah.
that?
Oh,
That
how
was
good
bad.
was it?
But as soon as that's half, 3/4 of the movie was over, I liked her after that.
Now, Poison Ivy, dude, that's
Poison
the way
Ivy,
to go.
she was good.
That's the way to go.
But-
Poison Ivy is oof.
All right,
would
Bryce,
die
who
to
do you
her.
get? Catwoman or Black Cat?
I would say with my experience in freaking video games with the Arkham
You're
games,
wrong.
woman, dude,
You're wrong.
she's
There we
just
go.
fun to play.
No, she's not. She's the worst.
She is fucking
Man,
cool.
I had fun playing her in freaking
Hold down the
Arkham
B
City.
button.
Nah, dude.
It was cool.
Her outfit just looks so
And
doofy with the freaking goggles and the hood with
Black
the
Cat
ears.
ears.
man, you gotta go fast, dude. And when
Nah,
you stick your head
so
out the window,
weird.
you don't want the wind scratching your eyeballs.
Nah, dude.
I'm making sure.
So
Black
cool.
Cat is Gwen Stacy, right?
I believe so. And she looks way cool. She's got freaking
I don't. So
flowing locks of
I
hair.
prefer Gwen Stacy over what's her horror face.
Wow, that was brutal.
What's her name?
Mary Jane. Mary Jane.
I hate Mary Jane.
I hate MJ. I don't like MJ at all.
Yeah,
but Spider-Gwen is the best Gwen. Spider-Gwen, best Gwen. 100%.
I don't know. Gwen Stacy as Black Cat, I mean, it's fine. I mean, Catwoman still wins.
Nah, dude. Freaking Black Cat is the way to go.
So is that who you're choosing?
Yeah, dude, Black Cat. That's who I'm going with.
Why?
All day, every day. Look at that. She's so cute.
We're looking at an animated, like, hand drawing of a 5-year-old, and he's saying
she's not 5 years old, dude.
No, the drawer of this.
Oh, the drawer might have been 5 years old. Who knows?
I mean, still probably draws better than me, but...
But, like, comparatively, you know that she's...
No, look at her seductive face.
She's got freaking goggles on that look like a motorcycle.
I'm a swimmer. That turns me on.
You're trying to motorcyclers?
It turns my pedals.
You're the worst.
Anyways, that's... Okay,
like
I think this is the first time I might choose Marvel.
Ayo.
What do we got, Randy?
We're making it. All right, so here we go for the villains. I mean... Yeah, both of these guys are villains. I had to double take myself. I was like, wait. All right.
Could you imagine him as a...
That'd be awesome. So we've got, for DC, we got Clayface. And then for Marvel, we got Sandman. Sandman.
Of course.
I always go first, so...
It gets everywhere.
It gets everywhere, dude. I hate Sandman.
Man.
And Anakin would freaking hate it.
See, that wasn't even me that brought up Star Wars, y'all. I hope we,
It's Anakin's nemesis, Sandman.
Are like almost like an own entity unto the...
The prequels are their own entity.
Dude, freaking... it's a good thing that... Or, I mean, not a good thing, sorry. It's a bummer deal that Anakin lives in the Star Wars universe because, like, 95% of the planets in his universe are all sand. He was just born in the wrong universe.
Okay, I think we went over this last time.
No, I know, but I'm just saying, like, he hates sand, and, like, almost everywhere is sand, so, bummer deal. So.
That's why he hates sand. I literally have had sand my entire life. I don't want sand anywhere. That is why he chose Mustafar, where sand turns to glass.
Like, what, 10 years of his life, he had sand everywhere.
He literally would have sand in his, like, mouth constantly.
He just wake up with sand in his mouth.
I wasn't thinking mouth first,
I know.
But whatever. Anyways, I'm choosing Sandman. Because no one was picking
Sandman? No.
Clayface is, okay, that is Batman's enemy?
Yeah, I mean, he's in the Batman storyline. He's not necessarily Batman's nemesis.
Not his nemesis at all, but...
He's one of the Batman villains.
Like, no.
Why?
Clayface, you're ugly, first of all. Second of all...
Ouch, dude.
Anyone that faces Batman, you've got to be better than a man of
He's
clay.
a man made of clay. What else do you want?
Yeah, Spider-Man.
What about Man-Bat?
Pretty much Spider-Man's first main villain is Sandman.
I think that's pretty accurate.
I could be wrong.
I think you're generally...
What about Doc Ock, man?
Doc Ock is one of them.
Yeah.
I'm talking like... I'm not saying, like, number one.
I think
Green Goblin's probably the first one.
Early, yeah.
But Sandman's one of the first ones.
Okay. We're making a lot of generalizations here.
I could even be wrong. It could literally be the final enemy.
Sandman's actually not even one of Spider-Man's villains.
He's actually an X-Men universe.
Yeah, he's totally different.
But, like, you got Sandman, who, like, even though I stand by it to this day, I do not like the Spider-Man movies with Tobey Maguire.
Holy cow, dude. We're making a lot of statements.
I think they're hilarious, but they're bad.
But...
Dude, I think number 3 was the pinnacle
character
of all
that
the movies.
played Sandman, even though I hated that movie with a passion, the guy that played Sandman, I loved his backstory, I loved his passion, and I just liked how he used his powers.
Oh, he had such passion. Sounds like a...
If anyone hates
Man, that part when
Randy,
Spider-Man could think he could kill him by, like, making him all wet, that was amazing.
That was such a cop-out.
It was.
It's like, yo, I can kill Sandman.
Oh my gosh, that is where Clayface was born. He was hit into the water, became Clay, and then Clayface.
And then he went down the drain pipe into DC.
Looks like Mudface.
It just makes wet sand.
Now I want to play Pokemon for some reason.
Muck. Because of muck.
Yeah. Dang it, now I have to go buy a Pokemon game again.
No, dude, the Switch game is coming out eventually.
Oh, we'll wait.
Yeah.
Anyways, I choose Sandman.
Yeah, Sandman? I don't know. I think I gotta go with Sandman. Sandman's pretty good. Clayface is just... I think the reason I don't like Clayface is he just is always, like, clay dude.
Yeah, like...
He can never, like, Sandman, although it makes no sense, he can, like, go back and, like, force himself to
I
look
feel
like a
he should
normal
be a little
dude.
bit Grady.
Yeah, I mean, he does in the movie a little bit until he perfects
I
himself
bet
a
he
little bit.
feels coarse and rough when you touch
Like he's
him.
got like a 5 o'clock shadow everywhere.
Baller.
He's just like...
He's just wearing wool clothes all the time.
Yeah, it's pretty rough. Man, his life must be the worst. Wakes up and his bed's like full of sand.
He's like, oh, dang it, where's my leg?
That's and then freaking his shoes would just be like worn through so fast because he'd just be like rubbing the sand, would be like just carving through the bottom of his shoe.
But like, you never have to get a haircut because you could like cut, like, just style your hair however you want to based on sand, right?
What would happen
Your
if he were to
fingernails.
freaking catch on fire though? He'd become glass, and he'd be Glass Man. That'd be pretty cool.
And he teams up with Piano Man.
What?
I don't know.
My piano
I
man.
don't know. It was just the first man that popped in my head.
Don't forget condiment, bro. Condiment.
Yeah, don't forget mustard and ketchup man. We're creating the best superheroes here tonight.
We're soon there'll be DC, Marvel, and like
Stupid.
comics.
I love that stupid comics. They're my favorite. Condiment Man, he's my favorite.
His sidekicks
He
are
is
ketchup and
actually a
mustard
superhero,
man.
just
No,
saying
no,
that.
no.
Salt and pepper guys.
His salt and pepper guy. Mustard
Don't
and
forget
ketchup
PB&J,
guys.
man.
Mustard guy and ketchup guy, they bond together to create the ultimate condiment dude.
So it's just a spin-off of whatever
I don't know.
DC guy.
Oh yeah, I love
Shazam.
DC guy. Yeah, Shazam doesn't bond together with a bunch of other dudes. Does he?
In some comic books, it's like
In
multiple
some,
little
yeah.
kids.
Yeah, in some, but not all.
Kids become men.
Yeah.
Kids.
become men. There you
Anyways,
go.
Bryce, who are you going
Are you
before we
ready,
get done on
kids?
this?
Okay. Alright, I'm gonna break it down real.
Break it
Guys.
down, dude.
So,
You're right.
Clayface, alright?
You're wrong. This is your opinion, but you're wrong.
Clayface is okay.
Oh, yeah, that's why I don't
I'm
like-
gonna have to give this man like some serious points. Okay.
I think the reason I don't like Clayface versus Sandman, Clayface, only his face is clay, whereas Sandman, it's his entire man that's sand. That's why I don't like him.
That's a stupid name.
It's like I meet Clayface and I just assume it's a dude with a clay face.
See,
But
that I would actually get behind.
I could not get behind that. That'd be weird.
Could you just imagine? He just molds his face,
You'd just be like
Master
Mystique,
of
but only
disguise.
he can change his face and that's it.
and it looks like clay the entire time, unless he paints it.
He's gotta take a blowtorch to his face to like dry it so that then it doesn't just like melt.
Weird geniuses.
It's
Sorry,
so
Bryce. Sorry, Bryce. Keep going.
Alright, break down why is Clayface the best.
You guys done?
No.
No. Dude, just don't forget about Condiment Man.
I'll wait for you guys to finish. Don't worry.
Sorry, we're done.
Alright, teacher.
Okay. So, Clayface, I'm gonna have to give this dude some serious points for that freaking twist at the end of
his
Arkham
clay
City, dude.
face.
I don't know if that's a too soon spoiler, but I think it's been like freaking like
A week.
8 or 10 years.
Dude,
So,
spoilers. So
Too
I
bad.
don't remember what was the reveal
it was
that he's gay.
the Joker was actually Clayface in disguise,
Oh
and the
my
Joker
goodness.
heading out somewhere else. Okay. Anyway.
Dude, freaking.
So that was freaking dope when that revealed. That was like an awesome moment for me in gaming. And then,
No, I'm never gonna.
but
buy that.
man, Spider-Man 3, a legendary movie.
Yeah,
And Sandman was a part of
it
it.
was the best Spider-Man
So,
movie
dude,
yet.
That's a point for him. And then, man, the ability to change the color of his sand to
I
make
know.
a green and black shirt,
It's
that's
crazy.
just OP, dude. I'm gonna have to give it to Sandman.
Dude, freaking the next level camouflage. He could just turn into whatever. He could
He just turns his sand any color he wants for no
he
reason.
could just
It's
he
amazing.
could look like the side of a building and just disappear. He would be the best.
Around.
No one's ever gonna bring me down.
All right. So, I might need a little bit of explaining. I do know him very decently, but DC.
How do you not know Thanos, dude?
DC. We have Darkseid side.
Dark side, dude. Darkseid.
Dark Seed.
I'm just reading it. I think I've only read one comic with him. and I
It's your
don't.
evil twin brother, dude.
It's pronounced
Darkseid.
Dark Said.
Saeed. And then Marvel, obviously
Saeed.
Thanos. Who
My
if
name
you
is
don't know who
Darkseid.
Thanos is, you're not a Thanos. lover.
Also, side
Girl.
note,
Wait. Tell me who Darkseid is really quickly.
Dark Side, Bryce.
He's a nemesis
Give it to him.
of Superman. It's basically like super all powerful and like
Yeah.
Oh, he's the one that killed him, didn't he?
No, that's Doomsday.
Yeah, that was Doomsday. Different dude.
Different. So Darkseid has like his own like hell planet, and he rules over a bunch of demons, and he has like laser beams that can like curve and like
do you remember
follow people through the sky and stuff.
Can he hold all of the
Yes.
Infinity Stones?
Yeah, he could.
I bet he could.
Do you remember in Justice League those cubes that they were gathering?
Yes.
Which
reminds me
that was in conjunction to for Darkseid.
Yeah, because the bad guy in Justice League served Darkseid.
Yes.
He's from his planet.
Yeah, and so like that was like the main enemy of Justice League was his whole plan, his whole
that
idea.
That guy was super powerful.
Yeah, he's super powerful. And so
anyway,
he was
like
trying to
mini guy.
He was trying to
so
summon Darkseid.
But Thanos makes bubbles.
Yeah, I mean he loves bubbles.
Freaking bubbles, dude.
He is Dad of the Year.
Dad joke of the year. He's like, here, have this knife.
No.
Oh, just kidding.
Dad joke of the year was Darth Vader in Rogue One when he said,
"Don't choke.
Be careful not to choke on your aspirations."
I
he was choking him.
I think a dad getting the most powerful weapon in the world just to then troll his daughter by giving her a knife and then turning it into bubbles right before
and killing her. So I don't think he earns that much dad points.
I mean, you gotta do what you gotta do.
Spoilers. Sorry.
At least he freaking made her laugh.
Hey man, he cried for her though. I mean, it's something, right?
Yeah, dude, that was freaking heart wrenching.
Yeah, that was powerful. So I don't know about you, Bryce, but when Randy and I were watching this movie, we both turned to each other at least 7 or 10 or
like we were just staring each other in the eyes the entire time.
Yeah.
We didn't even watch the movie, to be honest.
But we like I leaned over one time and I was like, I like Thanos actually, and then like 10 minutes later he was like, yeah, I'm on his side.
I'm his dark side
of dark side. But so I mean like hands down Thanos. Not because I don't know Darkseid, because I'm actually realizing who he is now. But screw Darkseid. Thanos is Dad of the Year. I choose Darkseid.
Yeah, I think his character was just too well developed in freaking Infinity War. Darkseid just doesn't stand a chance.
Yeah, and that's the thing is like Thanos. Like I mean,
we've known about Thanos. Well, obviously before the movies, but like as of like movie like 4, he was introduced. We were just waiting for him so much. Like I didn't lose anticipation for him. I didn't lose anticipation.
He was just like this always like lingering big
and
baddie.
No one knew.
Yeah, literally like some people in freaking Infinity War, they're like Thanos is coming. They're like, who's Thanos? It's like we've known about Thanos for years, and there's characters who still don't know who this is, and it's pretty cool. But personally, like I love, so I'm gonna be going with Thanos as well, because, and to be fair, this isn't a whole this isn't really a dig on the Darkseid, because it's a new addition that just happened to Thanos recently. But like in the comics, Thanos' whole backstory was he fell in love with the actual impersonation of death, and so because of that he was just like killing people and just like creating genocide just to try to get her attention to please her. That backstory pretty garbo. But in Infinity War, like they had a whole nother backstory and it was all super duper cool. And so because of that, his backstory was amazing. I love him. Darkseid kind of has the same backstory as Thanos did back in the day, where he's just killing to kill. Like he doesn't have a moral reason.
Well, he's your stereotypical movie bad guy of I just want to destroy everything. Why?
Like,
I don't know. I just want to destroy everything because I can.
Because I'm mad about it.
Thanos in the new MCU is like he's doing it to protect humanity. That's
not
incredible.
necessarily humanity, just the world, like the universe. Well, I say humanity because it's not.
Oh,
just,
sorry,
it's not just the world.
Not like the universe.
Yeah, life itself.
Yeah. Yep. All right.
Like he doesn't like killing people. He doesn't want to do it, but he's killing to save lives. Is what he's in his mind. What he's doing. So.
Yeah. All right, we're gonna take a huge step down in the food chain.
Woo!
DC, we got.
Got a what?
You got a what?
I gotta give it to Thanos, man.
Oh.
It's a way to go.
Did Bryce not go?
I thought he said. Sorry. Yes, Bryce.
No, we're just skipping that.
I was pretty brief, and I'll be brief. You know, just gotta give it to Thanos, Thanos, shoot, man. Too many good memes.
Too many. Freaking Thanos bubbles. Next level.
Alright, so what's your skip down, Brad?
Yeah, so we're taking a huge jump off the school block.
The school block, yeah, dude. Nice.
DC, we got Hawkman. Marvel, we have Angel.
Freaking Hawkman. Such a gross dude.
Oh, I thought you were choosing him.
Nah,
I was like,
gross.
ooh, no.
Hawkman is the worst. I've never liked Hawkman.
Me either.
He looks so doofy.
he reminds me a lot more of Pit from like Nintendo games.
Yeah, true.
But even then, Pit beats Hawkman.
Yeah. Hawkwoman was in a lot of like.
Yeah,
old
she was
movies,
cool.
and she was okay, but I still don't love her. And Angel is just so cool. Like
Yeah, Angel's awesome.
as far as names, amazing. And then as far as like, he's just way cooler. I mean, to be fair, I think.
I also hated him in the X-Men movies though,
Which ones?
where his dad like would cut his wings off.
Oh
and
yeah,
stuff.
that was brutal. But then he becomes Angel. I don't know if anybody knows. I don't remember if they brought it into the X-Men Apocalypse or not. But so Angel in some storylines, when Apocalypse shows up, which is like the main bad guy in the X-Men universe, he was the original X-Men, or he was the original mutant. I mean, and his mutant ability was that he could take other people's abilities. He can inherit their abilities. And so he was super cool, but he also, anytime he showed up, he would choose 4 mutants, and he would take their powers and basically upgrade their powers, and they would be his 4 horsemen of the apocalypse. And so in a lot of the storylines, Angel was one of those 4 horsemen, and he gets metal wings.
Yeah.
He gets upgraded instead of having just normal wings, he's got metal wings, and at which point basically like he can use his metal wings and like throw out feathers from his metal wings, and they're basically like knives, like super razor sharp knives that he can whip out and kill people with. And then he's just got like, he can use his wings at that point as a shield when people are shooting at him. He just folds his wings in front of him, and it's just a metal like wall of wings.
So I don't think they use that in Apocalypse, but I think they made a.
They do.
Oh,
Do they? I
they?
couldn't
Okay,
remember.
I
Sure they
couldn't
do.
remember if it was that or the X-Men had a cartoon that
They
came out
did
a
it
while
in
ago,
both, yeah.
and they did that in it.
So yeah, I couldn't remember if that was. It's been a while since I've seen that movie. I think I saw it when it came out, and then I haven't seen it since.
Same.
Um,
I didn't really like the new.
It was
X-Men
okay.
Movies. There's some good and some bad.
Yeah, but yeah, so like that's why I love Angel, because like not only is he super cool, and he's got like a rough backstory where his dad hates mutants, and so because of that he's like terrified of who he is and like trying to get rid of. He's trying to like change who he is and like not be a mutant, so he's like mutilating himself. So like that backstory is just brutal in and of itself, and then he becomes Angel, the 4th horseman of the apocalypse, and so pretty cool.
All right, Bryce, what you got?
Surprisingly, I think that Marvel's movies are going to play against them in this one. Honestly, we didn't like Angel in any of the MCU appearances. I really have a strong disdain for X-Men Last Stand.
That's
Won't get
so
into
rude.
that. And I didn't honestly like him that much in Apocalypse either.
What?
So, no, I didn't really like him that
I
much.
hate you.
So you're going with Hawkman.
Going with
like
Hawkman.
Hawkman, like
Hawkaloogie.
Hawkaloogie.
Like Wanna Hawkaloogie? What's that from? I don't remember.
Finding Nemo.
Yeah, Wanna Hawkaloogie.
Hawkaloogie. All right.
Mount Wanna Hawkaloogie.
So, Hawkman and 2 angels.
Dude, Angel is the way to go. Like, if you had wings, freaking...
Would you call yourself Hawkman or
Angel?
Angel? Like,
What
I'd
a
call
freaking-
myself Angel, dude.
What a
no, I'd
sweet
call myself
name,
like
dude.
something ever.
I mean,
So
I
cool.
might change it to like Angel of Death or like Angel of Righteousness
That's
or
freaking...
Angel of
No.
Mount Hawkaloogie.
I'd do
no,
freaking
no.
Avenging Angel, man. Got that alliteration.
That's just the worst. Nobody likes Avenging Angel. Because then you'd be like the AA, and then everyone would be like, look at, there's the Alcoholics Anonymous. He's going. He's helping people out.
Just like they do when I go.
Yeah. Oh, what's the one? You could be the Angel of Music from Phantom of the Opera.
True.
The Angel of Music. And you just got like a harp as you're just going past, flying over the city with a harp.
Oh, that'd be a ball. All right, Bryce, who do we got next?
Okay, we have on DC side, Green Lantern, and on Marvel side, Quasar.
Nice.
Or
Nice.
Quasar.
Alright, Bryce, who are you thinking?
Then, shoot, I never saw the Green Lantern movie. I
What?
heard it was horrible. I
What?
saw the trailers, but man,
Dude, Green Lantern is...
it looked horrible. So I really like the concept of like the Green Lantern.
Green Lantern is awesome.
But man, it looked horrible. So I really like the concept of like the Green Lantern movie. I heard it was horrible. I saw the trailers, but man, it looked horrible. So I really like the concept of like the Green Lantern
Yeah.
colors, and they all represent like emotions or like abstract concepts and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
So that's super cool. I know like absolutely literally nothing about Quasar, so...
His name's Quasar, starts with a Q, rhymes with...
Kazar.
Yeah, there you go. I was trying to think of something that rhymed with Quasar.
Lazar.
Laser! His name is Quasar, rhymes with
Quasar
laser.
the laser!
Oh, look! A laser!
Oh, Mr. Tarkin's gonna love his new home. Oh, look! A laser!
I don't know much about Quasar either.
I know everything about Quasar.
Yeah, tell me about Quasar.
So Quasar,
He's a human.
he has blonde hair,
I see that.
a cape,
Yep.
yellow stuff that comes out of his hand.
You assume that's
I'm guessing
the
it's
only color.
energy.
Probably.
He has a cross and a circle, so I'm guessing he's Christian.
Probably not.
Probably not. I'm guessing not of the world.
That's probably rude.
So it's like most DC superheroes.
Right, true.
They just like, find their way on the world.
Quasar, let me look up.
Yep, that's about all I know. Yeah, it's from a picture.
Yeah, it seems like Quasar is literally just glitter. Like,
That's pretty rude.
there's
to me.
not much.
It's
Like, he
also
just-
a massive and extremely remote celestial object
Who would've
emitting
thought?
especially
Hey,
large
stop.
something.
Can't read.
Just, yeah, stop.
He's...
He is an Asian. I mean,
Wow.
he's an alien.
Holy cow. Derived from a
Oh, he looks
pair of
cool.
quantum bands fused to the bearer's wrist. Oh, okay, so like he doesn't
Don't
have
So
forget
it.
it's
about
like
the seven
gauntlets of laser beams.
It's basically like the Green Lantern ring.
Yep.
Yeah, that's what... Yeah.
7 gems on each of the bands that give him the power.
That's
They're
so
pe-
easy.
the- rough. That would suck if you had to itch. The bands are permanently affixed to the wrists
Could like
while he
stick
or
a
she.
spoon down there and itch him.
Yeah, right. While he or she can make light bend around them so they appear to be invisible, they are still tangible, so they're still there. They are linked to their wearer's nervous system and grant tenuous powers of energy manipulation, apparently working the same for each wearer. Composed of unknown materials, blah 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 blah. They can exert control over
He can fly.
Yeah, true. Over many types of energy that are part of the electromagnetic spectrum. For example,
He can absorb and reflect, by redirect, cosmic energy like Silver Surfer, Adam Warlock, Jack of Hearts, Jean Grey, Thanos, Watcher. Okay, that's pretty baller.
Yeah, but he can only
Yeah.
like he controls basically like
But
electromagnetic
he can't make
power.
his girlfriend a necklace.
Minigun?
True. He can't make a minigun out of nowhere. He's basically like energy manipulation, not like
But it's still pretty cool.
item creation.
Yeah, I think he's pretty cool. It's just like, I don't know. I kind of
I mean,
like a bit more of the different color rings.
Yeah, I like it. I think it's super cool, and I think it's pretty cool, like, the variation of the different rings and how they change what happens. And, like they've got the red rings that are all about rage, and they get stronger the more anger you get. And then they've
green
got
one's about hope.
courage. But
Courage.
Come on, dude. Freaking Zelda.
Sorry.
All about that green and hope. And,
Is that what, oh, that's where I got that from.
and then one thing that I don't like about the Green Lanterns is that yellow is just
Fear.
innately bad because it's fear. It's like, why is fear always associated with being bad?
Yeah.
Just because
Man,
you're
I'd
afraid
be
of something
freaking
doesn't mean
super
you're
powerful if I had one of those rings.
Batman
too.
is powerful because of fear.
bad. Right, exactly. He's super good because people are scared of him. It's like, I don't understand why, just because you use your fear as a power source, why that means you're bad. But then they've got the
Green Lantern wins.
yeah.
Green
But
Lantern
then
wins
they've got the
and-
Black Lanterns that all become zombies.
Yeah, those are so
Which are
cool.
so cool. Like they've got the main Black Lantern who like controls all of the sub Black Lantern bearers,
Mhm.
basically Sauron and the Ring Wraiths,
Right.
essentially. And then they've got
But
the White Lanterns that are
Sauron is
all of
cooler.
them. Yeah, Sauron's way cooler. And then they've got the white rings that are all of the rings combined into one, which is pretty cool as well.
That's pretty cool.
But so I think the lanterns are way cooler just because like
Well, there's the
they create
lanterns.
whatever.
They are the core of
Yeah,
lanterns.
Lantern Corps. It's not just one dude. It's like a whole group of
Army of them. Like, could you imagine them against like Thanos or
Oh my goodness.
like
Freaking if you had
Thanos.
the whole Lantern Corps going up against Thanos,
Or
they'd be
anyone.
destroyed. I mean, one lantern, I don't think they'd be able to take him.
No.
But like a whole lantern corps, or even
And
all of the lantern corps, like just one lantern corps, like
Oh,
the green lanterns,
They would
or something like that. They would do really well. But like having all of the lantern corps, like red, yellow, green,
They would
all
like
of them,
if
that'd
they.
be just,
Oh my gosh.
they would just destroy Thanos.
But too bad they got to separate between the entire galaxy and galaxies plural.
Yeah. And one thing that I think is super cool that they touch on a little bit in the Green Lantern movie, which I don't think it's the worst movie ever. I think it wasn't great, but it was.
I've watched it more than
meh.
once, so
That's true.
that means
Same.
a lot.
Same. But something that I think is super cool is that like they create these things, whatever, like weapons, whatever, out of nowhere, out of thin air from their ring. And so because of that, they usually create these items from things that they know. For example, Hal Jordan, he's one of the Green Lanterns, and he's creating like miniguns and like jets and stuff like that. But all the other lanterns,
They're
they're
still
from
swords. Yeah.
they're from different planets, and so they're creating weaponry from their planets, whether they're laser rifles from their planets or swords from their planets or whatever, like spaceships. And so it's super cool to see like it. They're creating. It's not like they're just like, I need a gun, and then the lantern just creates like a bog standard gun. It's like you can create whatever you're familiar with. And I
So
think
what
it's
would
super
y'all
cool.
create
For what?
if you had a Green Lantern thing?
Like main weapon?
Yeah.
What would my main weapon be? The Master Sword. 100%. I'd create a Green Lantern Master Sword and be like cutting people down.
Okay, Bryce.
Right out.
Let's see.
You get a last
Probably-
place lightsaber, 100% at calling it.
Can I just make freaking Gypsy Danger, dude?
What?
Stomper. Pacific Rim Gypsy Danger, dude.
Oh, gotcha.
Just freaking a mech, just to
Just a giant
stomp around
mech.
in.
I would
Yeah.
make the Death Star.
What a cop out. Oh,
You
you've got
just destroy the entire world
Oh,
with
you've
like its
got a
own
problem on your
gravitational
planet?
pull.
Let me just blow up that planet. Problem solved.
No, I'd do lightsaber, obviously.
Yeah, dude, lightsaber. Dude,
Man, that actually says like a ton about what we'd create.
dude, Master Sword is the
The
way
Death
we
Star,
go.
the
No,
Master
Death Star, bro.
No.
Dude, Master Sword.
You can kill one enemy. I can kill an entire planet.
Dude, as long as I'm at full health, I could just shoot laser beams. I'd just be shooting lasers.
As long as
at
I
you.
don't have just a random hole that blows up my
Yeah,
Death Star,
exactly.
I'm fine.
I could just run up there and just cut your
Just
like
put a
Death Star in
freaking
half.
bit of duct tape over that, man. It'll be alright.
100%, dude.
All right, y'all. It's
All
my
right.
bedtime.
Alright, can we do one more?
One more?
One more that I think we have to do.
We don't have to do it. No.
We absolutely 100% have to do this.
All right. So, I mean, I guess we can do one more, but we're about halfway through this list. So we're gonna, whether it's next week or sometime in the future, if we don't have anything to talk about next week, we'll just continue this. But we will finish this list, and we'll see where it goes.
But before we finish,
But
I like
before-
to say Bryce and Randy are both going like Deep Doctor and like comic books, and I'm just like, he looks cool. I want to choose him.
What did I go
Yeah,
to?
man.
You brought up more comic books than I have. I haven't brought up any of them.
I think.
I just watch movies, man. And TV.
I'm just like, oh, he looks cool. Oh, he's ugly. I'm not gonna choose him.
He's gross. He's nasty.
Here's the woman in the group. It's me.
So Bryce, do you want to do one last one?
No, we can just do this one actually as a teaser.
You
Time
sure?
to do
You
it.
sure? All right. Well. So which one are we gonna do
So
first?
I'm just gonna say, for next time we pull up this list, this is the first one we're gonna cover. On Marvel's side,
I hate it.
Deadpool.
I hate it.
Oh,
that's-
no. Oh,
DC
no.
side,
All right. No. It's a precursor to this one.
Deathstroke. All right.
Deathstroke and Deadpool are literally nothing alike.
Yeah.
All
So,
right. We can talk about this more next time we pull up
Do
this
you know,
list.
the biggest
I just
reason why they're
wanna
not
leave that out
alike is
there.
one has two eyes, one has one eye.
Burn. One can never have one eye because he'll always grow it
Oh,
back.
sad day.
I know. he
But
can
one
never
can
one
have
eye.
0 eyes.
Just gotta get into a good poke and he's gone. But
One
yeah.
has a staff, the other has 2 katanas.
No, he has katanas as well.
Deathstroke.
Deathstroke
Well,
has
Deathstroke
katanas.
mainly, you always see him using.
Nah, he uses katanas. What are you talking about, dude? He uses katanas. Not all the time, but he
Right.
uses them.
I'd say mainly Deathstroke.
Mainly.
But-
But
have
the biggest similarity is their names.
Similarity.
Similarity.
No, the main
One
biggest
is Wilson,
similarity
Wade
is,
Wilson, one is Wilson something. Wow,
Uh,
pathetic. None of us know? Wow. Stay tuned next week. We'll know.
I mean, I know it. I just don't know it.
What is it?
All I can think of is Wilson Fisk, and that's not the
That's
right
all
one.
I'm thinking about. Mr. Wilson. Wow.
Wilson
I can't even
Fisk.
speak English.
I love me some Wilson Fisk.
Wilson Fisk.
Are you thinking of like the name for each one?
Yeah, Kingpin is what the name that is stuck in my head for Wilson Fisk, but
Which is another Marvel, so can't really do that. It's cheating.
what is his name?
Is it Clyde?
No, dude, Wilson.
They're both named exactly the same.
Oh
way.
yeah, I was gonna say, isn't it Wilson Fisk or Wade Wilson and
Wade
Will
Wilson?
Wilson? Yeah.
Yeah,
They're both Wade
exactly
Wilson.
the same, which
That's
is why
why we
they were.
didn't know. Interesting.
I was trying to think
Okay.
of what happened after Wilson.
But other than that, Deathstroke is just some random dude
But so
knows how to shoot a gun, and Deadpool is... Sorry, we're actually going into this. And Deadpool can't die. He also is a badass.
yeah, that's true.
He also has killed every single person in the Avengers.
He's killed everybody in the Marvel universe.
True, that's
everybody,
Even Mr. Thanos over there.
even Thanos. But so we're not gonna get into it fully.
Because
but
what if I actually like
it's,
Deathstroke better?
it's Deadpool versus Deathstroke. However, we'll probably end up changing it because for us, we like at least me and Brad anyway personally think that the matchup is closer to if it's Deathstroke and
Punisher.
Because those guys, although they don't dress the same, which this is like we think like the only reason they matched up Deathstroke and Deadpool is because they look very similar
And the same
they
exact name.
yeah they have the same name and they fight similarly, but like they aren't
Personality-wise, super power-wise.
Yeah.
One has it, one doesn't.
exactly.
Anyways,
Whereas
we'll talk about it next
Punisher and Deathstroke, they don't dress similarly, but they're very similar morals and such. So, we're going to be comparing, I guess, all three of those next week. And
we might
we'll
even add in a couple more.
Who knows? We'll just everybody in the Marvel Universe, who do we think, which one do we think is comparable? So, we'll compare those guys and the rest of this list next week. Any wrapping up thoughts, everybody?
Marvel versus DC, what do you like better?
Bryce?
I like our own league of superheroes. That's what I like.
The Condiment
Aqua
Men?
Fox, or the deep fried ideas.
No, can we just call it like the League of Extraordinarily Dumb Gentlemen or something?
That exists.
Yeah.
No,
How about
not extraordinarily dumb. There's the League of
deep-fried
Extraordinary
heroes?
Gentlemen.
They're all just a bunch of fat guys.
All of them are fat, and like one of them isn't fat, but he was actually deep fried as a kid.
He's just like
No.
mega scarred. No. So, Bryce, which one do you think is better, Marvel or DC?
I'm sticking with ours, man.
Dude, freaking
Condiment Man
cop
for the
out.
win.
I'm
Condiment
glad
Man.
you're saying that because I'm not
You're
gonna
wrong.
say it, but I'm glad you're saying it. Me, it
I
depends.
just-
Comic books
I like-
and superheroes by themselves, I pick DC all the way because why not? Marvel makes the best movies of all time. They have really good comics, and their video games are better.
Oof.
Oh wait.
I don't know.
Oh
The
wait.
Spider-Man game.
The Spider-Man
great,
game looks
but
good.
the Arkham game's great.
Arkham game's great. Overall, I'm gonna pick DC. Marvel movies are better though.
Man, dude, all three of us are split. I'm going Marvel because I like Marvel better. I think that they have got some really good. I think their stories are really good. Their characters have really good stories behind them, and it's not just like the majority of their villains aren't just I'm mad about it, so I'm gonna kill everybody. They've got some actual backing to their stories, and I think it's pretty cool because they do have on that the face value. They have the really happy-go-lucky, everybody wins kind of look, but then when you get deeper in some of the storylines, they're super dark. For example, one of them, Spider-Man rips a lady's face off with his sticky hand palm stuff. He rips a lady's face off with that. So there's some pretty dark sections in the Marvel universe. So I think it's
And DC
I like it a
has
lot.
the worst superhero of
Yeah.
all time.
freaking Superman is the worst.
Yeah.
Freaking
The
cancer.
ultimate cop out.
But then DC or Marvel has Captain America.
I mean, yeah, but he's not a freaking cop-out superhero where they could just be like, oh, I mean, we can't beat the villain. Bring in Superman.
Yeah, that's so dumb.
They can't do that with Captain America because then Captain America would just die.
All right, so we're gonna come out with our own comic book one day. It's gonna be our own superheroes.
Called Condiment Man.
It's gonna be called Condiment Man, and
Salt and Pepper guy.
And they're actually going to be just singers that like sing lullabies to people to sleep and stuff.
And Salt and Pepper guy, he's just like a regular dude with like the Salt and Pepper hair color. He's just like got salt.
He's
and
like a
pepper hair.
jazz guy.
Yeah.
He always wears a suit.
There you go. That's
Checkered
Salt and Pepper
suit,
guy.
yes.
Ooh, why checkered suit? No.
Salt and pepper.
Yeah, but that doesn't look good. He's just his hair is salt and peppered. That's all. And he's just
Okay,
got
how
like
about a
a
tie?
really good looking
A black and white tie.
Black and white tie. Yeah, okay. But he's got a good looking suit because otherwise.
And a tattoo of salt and pepper on both biceps.
Yeah, there you go.
And he flexes it. It's like. Boop, boop,
Then he
boop.
flexes them and like it looks like it pours out salt and pepper because you know that makes sense.
Because holographic tattoos are in the future.
There you go. He's in the future. All right. So there we go. That's this week, and went a little bit long this week. I apologize, but we will.
You should.
I'm so sorry, Bryce. I'm sorry I kept you up, dude.
Bro, it's like 8 o'clock there.
Dude, it's so late. He needs to get to bed.
9 o'clock there.
No,
He's got
man, it's
school.
freaking 9, dude. I'm so tired.
Way past your bedtime. So we will see you guys next week for the conclusion of this list because it's going to be real intense. We got all the good ones coming up.
And if any of y'all have any input to all this, please let us know because we're probably wrong.
Probably.
But
Nine
We're
out
not.
of
Let us
10.
know what you think of these characters.
Yeah, dude.
Or
Let us know.
be the first one ever to comment and we'll give you a high five.
I probably won't because that'll be very far away. I'm not good at high fives from long distances. Long distance high fives are my weakness.
I'm just trying to get someone to comment because no one ever commented.
You're just trying to get a high five. Is what you want.
I want a high five. Can I get a high five?
Nope.
Well, alright, y'all. Have a
No.
good night. Stay classy.
Fail.
Oh, and also, check us out on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, YouTube. Probably
The
more. Oh,
YouTubes.
email us. All of that is going to be where you can find us.
The
So
Yub
find
Tubs.
us in the Yub Jub.
Yup, yup.
Anyways, I am done for the night. I am going to bed.